Did the concept I'm trying to explain to you. You could take an average running back and put them behind slightly above average line who understands the fundamentals and techniques of blocking. And at the end of the season, that running back will be placed in the upper echelon of running backs in a league. Like, that's how football really be. Like, you can really see it like that. Like, you can have a running back who don't got great vision. We tell this nigga, you going through the fucking 6 hole. We're going to put the cones out. We're going to show you which fucking hole that is. And in the game, just because these 5 other men know how to do their job and they do their job, the 6th hole going to be open. Over and over again. I'm talking about, nigga. I'm talking about, like, football work like that. It like chess like that. Like, what I'm saying about chess, it's a game where if you do the right mechanics, certain shit is going to happen. Like, if you do the right, like, you could take an average quarterback. You could take an average quarterback and put him with a decent running back and one good receiver. And then you find 2 throws that quarterback can make. Like, when you play football, you understand the different throws.
Yep.
You find 2 throws that quarterback can make. One of them will probably be a flat type throw, and you're going to have another throw. It don't even matter what the 2 throws is. What I'm telling you is, them 3 skill positions working together can make that below average quarterback look like he up there.
Right.
But, like, and that shit crazy to me in football, like, because it's one of them games. If you put your, like, as a coach, if you put your pieces in position, you did, then the team can do better than that individual player would have done. Like, it worked like that. It's a game like that. Like,
that's Tom Brady's career.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lifegame.
But hold up. I'm gonna give you this though. Did the own thing, and I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but I got to give credit where credit due.
Don't take nothing away from him.
Bro commits to something very simple. He commits to doing whatever his job is for the play.
Yeah.
And in return, they pay attention to him and they don't ask him to do nothing outside of himself. But he committed to that. He commit to, if I'm supposed to go through 2 progressions, bitch, I'm going through 2 progressions and I'm going to make the best choice of these 2 or I'm going to get rid of the ball. Like, but see, that's what great people do. Great people take things and they make them simple, bro. Like, great people pay attention to a simple commitment. I'm going to get up every day at 6 o'clock. Okay, nigga, that means no matter what's going on in the world, I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock. If you do that, then you become great at getting up at 6 o'clock. It's that simple.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to commit to that because the allure to be average, bro, is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier for us to be average. You know what I'm saying? Easy to goddamn not do your job just because it's 300-pound niggas who trying to hurt you, or not do your job because you got a receiver who might be bullshitting some plays. You know he fuck up every 2nd and 6 or longer, and it's 2nd and 9, and you got to throw the ball to him. But you know he fuck up on that play. It's easy to not do your job on that play. You know what I'm saying? So that really be that thing, bro. Like, even when we get into, we be talking here. It be like, bro, like, we be having to come back to that concept where you got to understand, like, okay, what can I simply commit to, bro? I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to simplify it for myself. And then just commit to something for yourself. Like, I ain't saying for nobody else shit. Hopefully we make it to them levels. But I'm saying for yourself, though. Because you can always do that. In every equation, there is one that is you. You know what I'm saying? Because life mathematics. So in every equation that's happening in your life, you represent one in that equation. At least one. You might be done multiplied your force and represent more than one, but you definitely represent one. And you can just do something with that one, bro. And sports be bringing that out. That what I meant by basketball and football. So in basketball, right, that same concept. You got an average point guard, but he got a gangsta-ass big man and a gangsta-ass shooting guard. It's not going to be a big three. It's going to be a two and that nigga. It's going to look like it. It's going to look like
I give it a caveat. Because there are situations where the team, like they have that, the team in basketball have that football mindset as a unit. What I mean is like the Pistons back in the day with Billups, Rip Hamilton, and all them niggas. Like them niggas played together on both teams.
But what we remember though, we remember that was a team, that was a championship team with no superstars. That's what I'm telling you. Nobody gonna poke above. Like in football, you can come out like you that nigga.
No,
I'm not talking about the folks who with you on your team, Tuck. They gonna know. They gonna know because they're in the locker room with you.
No, bro. What I'm
saying, I'm telling you, bro. In real life, Matt Ryan is considered a top tier quarterback, and we know he ain't shit. He is. On paper, yeah. I don't want that to be true, but it's true.
That's not true.
Yeah, on paper they got him like the top 7. Like he in like the top 7 on paper. But we all know he sucked. Like we know he sucked.
I know that he sucked. You get what I'm saying?
But on paper they got him like a top 7 quarterback.
Boy, the concept that I'm explaining to you is why he considered that. Cause they keep putting him in situations where they understand, look, you gonna do some below average shit. But we gonna put an average to above average person on the receiving end of your below average. And together, everybody gonna come up.
That's why they keep first round draft picks at receiver, because they know Matt Ryan's up.
I'm telling you, bro. That shit crazy. I be watching the shit. Like I watch it from a different angle, but like the sports shit it blow my mind when I look at it like that. Cause it's really like chess, bro. It's really like actual chess. They
really hide Matt Ryan. They hide behind it. Other people talent.
Definitely, I agree with that. What I'm saying is, I think that don't go, but that don't apply to your position, though, man.
I ain't saying it apply to every position. I'm just saying it possible. What I'm telling you,
cornerback, boy, you gotta play cornerback. You know,
right? Like that. Quarterback might be the only position that apply to just because it's the most dependent. It's the most important, and it's the most important and the most dependent.
Do what I'm telling you though, Tuck. In basketball, 1 through 5, ain't no spot for Matt Ryan. He is what he is. You know you ain't going.
No. See, in basketball, he'll have to do something extraordinary. He'll have to be a 3-point shooter. He'll have to play defense, like to actually get minutes. I'm talking about to get minutes. Like you got to be exceptional at least one thing.
That's what I'm telling you.
He already 6'5". That probably get him on the bench. Because he's 6'5".
He a white boy. He have to be a shooter though.
Yeah, he got to hit some 3-pointers. He got to shoot.
Yeah, that's their stereotype. You're not athletic. You got to shoot. Buckets. Hey man. So look, Stovall sent the. Did you read?
I saw some of it. I'm finna read the rest of it now. That's what I was just talking about.
You got to put it in order. You'll see how in order where it first started.
Yeah. We'll put it up.
All right.
So this is basically a text string. Let me zoom in a little bit. So they like, I guess it's between were they a man and his girl,
boyfriend and girlfriend,
boyfriend and girlfriend, and so she say, "Hey babe, guess what?" He said, "What, babe? Got the job, $70K a year." And you read it on right here. That's amazing. Couldn't come at a better time. Now I can step down from my position and focus on my mental health. She say, "Huh?" Say, "Babe, I'm not happy at this job. The money is great, but I've been working too hard for 4 years straight.
I don't read it now. I'm good now. I'm caught up too. I'm on the last page.
Just for the audience. So
Okay.
I stayed so you can finish your degree. I just wanted to and less stressful. I ain't gonna read all of it, but I'm basically gonna get the gist of it. But all right, so that's the first one. So he basically explained like, hey, I stayed. So you know, you can get your yeah, so he said they got some things lined up, and then first thing she say is, "Wow, this isn't fair. I have to support you because you're depressed over a good career. You can't see a therapist and work as well. I want to focus on my mental health the entire month. I'm asking you to have my back like I had yours. What's the problem?" He said, now, this is the ask. This is the declaration. This is what I wanted to, but this is the declaration. All right. He said, hey, I want to have you want you to have my back like I had yours. And it's for a month, not for 2.5 years.
Yeah, he did ask for 1 month.
He said, hey, just take care of shit for a month. Let me go to therapy. That is declaration.
I don't disagree with it.
She literally said, I don't want to do that. Yeah, you need to focus on school, but that was your job. Ain't that some selfish ass shit right there? She said that's a nigga job. It's okay.
I want to know like what's going on with this particular couple, bro, and how bro really feel about her. Because depending on how he feel, it's gonna determine whether this is a teachable moment or it's time for him to go and get up out of there.
What I'm saying that he had to feel a certain way. He don't even try that move. That's what I'm talking about.
And what I'm telling you
to be like, hold on, I don't really feel that big. You know what I'm saying? Something had a red flag.
Yeah,
something had a red flag. I'm saying for him to do some shit like this, something had a red flag.
Now I agree, but do what I'm telling you. I would much prefer that this have been some real shit as far as look. He really is thinking about this. I prefer to approach it from that angle. Like he really was trying to goddamn say, hey, I want to take some time off to go get a little, you know what I'm saying, intensive therapy.
And he really was seeing a therapist for real. But
so what I'm saying is, I'm gonna exclude the test because my personal self, I don't agree with a nigga playing with his real relationship like that. I'd much rather you deal with the real shit that y'all got going on. So you need help. Cool. Go get help. Shawty should not do you like that. She should not. I don't give a fuck if you ask to be off for a month or you say you don't want to work no more, period, and you're going to figure it out over the next 2.5 years. Once you say, I done took care of the necessities that we need to have taken care of for X amount of time, that's me saying that I'm buying X amount of time. I'm literally buying this time to challenge myself to do something better for me and for us. So,
but here's the thing, bro.
I feel like that should be supported in concept anyway. And in this case, of course, in this case, it's a month, whatever it is, though. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said not necessarily using it as a test because now this is a real life situation, Shaw. Like now you got to deal with the fact that you understand that you the type of female that don't want to support me because that's what this is highlighting.
That was about. That's what I was trying to get at.
This ain't
what it's really about. Yeah, that's what
this ain't about money or nothing else. This is about the fact that we're finding out. But see, you got to find that shit out in a relationship. And it's best if it come up organically. You just got to pay attention. But you finding out right now, both of y'all, she might have already knew or it might have been subconscious for her. But either way, both of y'all know now, she don't really give a fuck about supporting you. In this relationship, this particular relationship is about what she gets for her. So now, that's what I meant by the teachable moment or not. Because now we got to understand. Now that you understand that, shout.
Because he really serious. Because he really seen a doctor for real. So he was
like, what is it going to be? Because see, I got to do what I got to do regardless. So what is it going to be? Is it going to be you going to support me? Because see, I'm just asking you to support me like this right now. You understand? Like in the future,
it's gonna be
I'm
different levels of shit.
or you gonna need to support me on something.
Yeah, it's gonna be different levels of shit. That's
and
gonna be
I don't know the fucking future, so I can't tell you exactly what the fuck it's gonna be. What I am saying is, when we get there, I need you to already be fucking with me.
Yep.
Because if you're not already fucking with me, we need to know that now. So then I know how to approach it. Because see, now I got to choose. Okay, now I got to deal with this person. How I deal with a person who I know only fucks with me to a certain degree.
And she actually broke up with him in a text.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout it. I mean, then what I would say. I want to say shout it wilding, right? But I can only say she wilding if this shit won no test and bro with dead ass serious. Because once you start to create the hypothetical parameters, you create space for this shit to see how she'll react. So now it's like, are you gonna use it as a real moment though? Are you gonna really talk to Shawty if you fuck with her now? Because I'm talking to you about if this the female you decide I love her, I want to fuck with her, Because if you do fuck with your lady, you gotta understand, and she gotta understand that this type of shit gonna happen from time to time. Y'all gonna have misunderstandings. Y'all gonna flat out disagree. Y'all gonna have to actually figure out how to work some shit out that y'all did not work out or that y'all did not want to work out.
You want to work out, right? Or you
Like
you feel strong about it, but you gonna have to figure out a way.
If y'all gonna fuck with each other, y'all gotta figure out a way to do that. So this is a perfect example of how to organically work through something in a relationship if this is a female you want to fuck with. So if this female you fucking with, then you gotta just talk to her like, shout it. I need you to really see what's going on. Right now, you telling me you don't support me. Is that what you really mean? Do you really only support me if I'm supporting us? Because right, that's what it look like. But you got to give her, if you her girl, if you her nigga, you got to give her the benefit of the doubt that this could be the first time she ever thought about this country. She might have been always acting selfish, and you didn't know it, and she didn't know it. See, a lot of motherfuckers are just selfish, period, bro. Like, and not even on no malicious shit. Not like I'm trying to be. Like, they ain't never understood for real that if you're working on a team of any kind, you're supposed to be giving certain part of yourself to the team.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't get that in action, though. Like, you could tell them. But, like, when they really work, they still be working selfishly. You be like, hey, bro, what you doing? You can't work like that if we on the team. You got to do what you said you were going to do. That shit don't work.
He found out, though, before you asked him to marry her.
So now, this would, if he was thinking about marrying her soon, this would give him a little pause. Like, hey, let's keep working. Because in my opinion, now you need another little storm that's going to naturally come up in life. I want to see her behave differently the next time before I go on here to commit the rest of my life. If I'm in this situation and I want to fuck with this chick, I'm like, okay, you know what? Now let me tell you, you understand you ain't support me? And she be like, oh no, that wasn't it. It was some old wood. Okay, cool. Well, that's what you saying, but let me help you understand. When these actions happen, these are non-supportive actions. When you tell me that in spite of the fact that I've already taken care of the bills and the utilities for the time frame, more than the time frame, but definitely for the time frame, you telling me I can't take this time. I done already worked this out with my job. All they said was they'll hold my job. They just not paying me. Okay, I done worked this out with them. I done worked this out everywhere else. I done came home looking for support. I shouldn't have to work it out here. See, you at home. Y'all building together, so you shouldn't even really have it to be working it out here. This should be an environment where it's like, okay, so this is what you need? Well, let us figure out how to get you what you need then. Cause see, that's how it work on the other end.
Yeah.
She come home and say, I need woo. When she said it, I wanted to go to school. That nigga didn't say, you know what, we got a kid, we got a house. I like you at the house when I come home from work. Shawty, just put that school off for another couple years.
He just had her back. He just had her back.
You know what nigga say? A real man who with his lady, he gonna say, well, let's figure out how to get you in school then. If you want to go to school. Let's figure that out then. What you gonna go to school for? These are the type of question that you're gonna have as a grown man. So when you come to your lady in a particular case, you want support. You want her to, okay. Cause you gotta think about it. A man even saying that out loud, bro. I want to go to a month worth of therapy.
That's hard for a man to say anyway. Like
you gotta respect that all the time.
Right.
Like, what you talking about, bro? Like, really, your question should be, what going on, baby? I ain't know it was that bad.
Right.
This should be a surprise to you as a lady.
Yeah, do we need to talk? Can I talk to you or something?
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
That y'all have been operating out of sync like a little bit. Like, I wasn't even in tune with that one. I ain't know you needed a month worth of this shit. A month, nigga?
She ain't even question though. She just said, I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
She ain't even think about that. What I'm saying, she ain't think about him at all.
But see, that's what I'm telling you. That's a selfish mindset.
When nothing in her pal was thinking about him. When nothing.
No. Think about how she
thought about home. She called him lazy. She called him lazy, say he ain't want to do shit.
And see, you know that right there should be an instant. Ladies do that because that's their way of, that's a weak female's mindset. When she trying to challenge you, that's a weak woman way of challenging you.
Trying to guilt you. I'm gonna shame you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shame you. I'm gonna try to make you feel guilty about some shit.
Into doing what I want you to do.
Doing what I want you to do.
So I think you need to work harder. So I ain't gonna support you in working harder. I'm gonna just say you lazy and you don't work. Because in my mind, that'll make you want to prove me wrong and get up and go work. It don't necessarily work like that, especially not when you're dealing with a grown man.
I probably gave her that same answer though. I would get the same answer he gave. I would put out too.
Yeah, she would have to go. She would have to go.
I can't even trust you while I'm asleep now. I don't even trust you around me no more.
Yeah, you should never did that in the first place. But
like,
I wouldn't
care about my health. Like you don't care about nothing.
Oh, yeah, she would have got gone. We couldn't sleep in the same room.
I can't even sleep by you no more. I don't trust.
See, that's what I'm saying. I want to put out. I would have used it as a teachable moment, bro. I wouldn't even put out.
You can't.
She probably got
that's innate. Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
He'd put more life on you and stretch out on purpose.
She don't give a fuck how you give a fuck.
I don't disagree. But what I'm telling you is, if did the person I done decided to goddamn kick it with, I ain't gonna
rethink that decision.
I ain't gonna do it yet. I'm gonna see if this is a pattern. Now, if this is a pattern, of course.
But what led him to?
That's what I'm saying. It had to be some kind of a pattern, red flag or something.
But look, he already seen the doctor. Like he said, I already been seeing the doctor, so he really do got a problem.
Right. And so maybe this is him recognizing shit, going to therapy and recognizing shit in her.
And that's why he went at him.
And then making the move like, okay, let me see something.
The doctor might told her she might be the reason he depressed.
So if that the case, I'm finna ask her, do she want to come with me now?
She ain't gonna go now, not want to get.
Why not? But that wouldn't be my choice. That wouldn't be my choice. I'm gonna be like, shit, I done did what I can do. I done did what I can do for a situation that I decided I wanted to be in. That's a reasonable effort for me.
And they not married. So
no,
he got a choice.
You don't have to be married to
know what I'm saying? Right. No, but you are he taking care of, just like you said, get out. They were married. He can't just say get out.
No, you can still say get out. Separate.
No, I know, but he can't do that. You can't do that. You can't put your I got a girlfriend, bitch. Bye. You better go stay wherever the fuck you finna stay at. But that my wife. Nah.
She wasn't even sensitive to the fact that he told her.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing with that, Chuck. This all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is here, bro. All I'm saying is her default was a mindset that must have he's seen as a red flag, as a pattern of behavior. They've been together 4 years. She been to school the last 2.5. I mean, not been together, but he been working there, I guess, 4 years.
But been with her and supported her for 2.5 years. He
been supporting her for 2.5 years. So I'm assuming they've been together longer.
Oh, I thought he said he paid the bills for 2.5 years. For the next 2.5 years.
But he paid the bills while he was in school for 2.5 years going to school and supporting her.
I read that part wrong. Go ahead, keep talking. I just want to read that part.
So in that instance, he had to see a pattern of behavior being with her that long, bro. And you like, shit, before I pop the question on this shit, let me see what's happening for real.
And that's why he said that in the ending about she's not wifey material and he not supposed to.
Yeah,
because that's why you been together that long and you ain't wifed her yet. Because she not wifey material.
And that was just the last test to just see.
The nature of how he was approaching the text message was if he was about to make a big play for her or with her.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm about to ask you to marry me.
The test was kind of
he said, I wanted to see you truly had my back before I proposed.
Right, but I think, do you truly have my back before I make a major step? And I think that he was at that point where he needed to know whether or not he could make that major step with her. So that's and I don't know what that major step is. Marriage.
Yeah, he said marriage.
Big investment.
He said marriage.
Right.
Okay,
but yeah, that to me it's a test.
Okay, so then that's what I'm telling you. So if I'm with a lady, right?
He's made, because of the level of investment that he was willing to put forth in it, whether it be emotional or physical, financial. Whatever that major investment of his life was going to be. He was about to make that step, but he needed to be sure. And so he put it through a drastic test, but the drastic test exposed a personality trait that really doesn't meet his criteria for what wifey material should be. To another man, it might be just fine because he's like, that'll never happen, you know.
I don't even agree to that. I don't think it's like it'll never happen. I guess I just see that differently in the respect of, if this a person who I've been building with and we building toward getting married, like the whole reason I'm even doing this shit is because I'm thinking about kicking it with you long term, right? When this hits myself, I'm probably not gonna be ready to just throw it all away because
what I'm saying is, let me say this, then, man. Hold on, Matt. Let me say this. I'm gonna catch y'all. Well, but to that point, I believe he had his scenario in his head. If she said this shit, I'm gonna do this. If she said that, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because you can see it, like he telling you lies. He like, I seen you. I know when you for real. I know when your real emotion is coming out. Like lies.
I'm not even disagreeing with that. What I'm telling you is, in my opinion, that's not the proper mindset to when you creating a real life experiment. Because that's what he made when he making a real life scenario. Once you start telling yourself it's gonna be this or that, you don't open your eyes to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth options that could be there. I'm not saying what he need to do because I don't know. I'm just saying if after this he like fuck it, then of course it's fuck it. It's a wrap. Don't play no game with it. Just let her know. Look, I went with that shit. When you did that let me know that I need to go ahead and bounce, and then bounce.
And he had depression.
Right.
Somebody got depression, need somebody that got their back and support them.
Right.
think we are.
And they also got to understand that it's gonna be harder for them to find somebody like that because you have a more extenuating circumstance when you got depression. So this ain't gonna be regular. This ain't gonna be on some old. Every chick you meet just gonna be like, yeah, I got your back. Most chicks you meet not gonna want to have your back because you got fucking depression right now. You probably shouldn't even have no chick right now. You should probably be
that out before he made that shit.
Well, here's the thing. I always look at it as the feminine
should have no
needs
chick.
to be more.
No, he should probably be breaking down, getting in contact with his own masculine energy, and then once he's mastered that, getting in contact with his own feminine energy, and then once he's mastered that, be a balanced fucking human being and go back into the world.
Go ahead.
He need a break though. The man say he needed a break.
He clearly need a break. He need a break from life.
What
What he need to realize is ain't no fucking breaks though. Wake your pussy ass up.
Right,
He
like he
could have paid
wasn't
bills
going
for
to
1 month
continue
though.
working and do therapy, which you can easily do. He could have just get off work and meet a therapist on weekends,
He don't want to do that.
once a week.
He don't got to do that.
I'm just saying
don't
that
want
You don't
I'm
know.
just
Maybe
saying
he wanted to come
that's
tonight.
the amount of therapy that he wanted, where he wanted an entire month,
Bro said
every day,
Ain't gonna
completely
be every day for the
dedicated to
month.
therapy.
he said
Like
he
an
wanted
entire
to
month of that.
He said
Like,
he
he
wanted a
wanted
month
to-
where he could focus on
He wanted
himself.
to be a
That's what he's
whole
saying.
new man.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
That's all
if
he's
he
saying.
got,
He's saying, man, look, I need a month. Well, I need to do me.
and then what I'm telling you, now do the part I didn't understand that I understand now. If he asks her to hold him down, she says yes or no, then he got to take that for what it is and make his choice, one way or the other.
He made a very.
That's what I'm
solid-
saying.
Yeah.
He made
So-
a very solid.
But see, that's what I'm telling you. Like, I probably would have hollered
That's
out
what
like,
I'm saying
okay,
there,
cool.
bro. And you rationale and push that in the scenario forward. That same thought process.
It's gonna
If
happen
anything
again.
happen to home, right? If anything happen to home catastrophic, she bailing.
It's gonna happen again.
Lord
Right.
forbid, but you feel what I'm saying?
I would
I'll
have made the
tell you
same
is,
decision though. I
that
had to
the
go back for
thing.
2 years. And you
That
can't
the
get me for a
thing.
month.
When you messing with the average American female,
Oh jeez.
that's one of the core tenets of their mindset: selfishness.
Right.
And I don't even mean that in like a bad way. I'm just saying like in a them first way. Like when it come down, whenever they gotta choose between you and them, about 7, 8 times out of 10, they gonna choose them. They'll choose you every now and again. And what I'm telling you is that's a regular core tenet of a lot of these females, just period. Whether they good females or bad females. That's
That's all the
just a tenet.
TV showing too though. TV, music.
Oh no.
That's all it's showing.
So when I'm saying, okay, cool. So with this one, with bro, what is you doing? So I'm curious to a lot of shit with his whole situation. Now, as far as the female, look,
Right.
decide one or two things. You don't want to be with her, do what you did in the text. We'll holler at you, shouter. I'm going by my business. Now, if you leave her, okay, cool. I'm gonna give you that advice if you leave. You leave her, don't go get no other female. Your ass just said you need a month worth of therapy and you time, nigga. First of all, what the fuck? But you say you need a month worth of you time. You better create a challenge that challenges your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual self for that month so that you can find out what it is your ass supposed to be doing next. And then you need to start doing that so you will not have wasted this month. Because if you're a man, you're going to be thriving on that mission, that purpose. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be thriving on that challenge. That's where you're going to be living at, in your zone at. So you got to know that. You got to go ahead and start leaning into that shit for that month. So you won't have wasted that month. And then goddamn, you got to come back out. I think that's weird, needing to go away from the world for a month. But I also ain't never had the resources to honestly be able to walk away from the world for a month. So I might not think that was weird if I had them resources. So I'm just speaking. I'm not saying it's weird like dude's a weirdo. I'm just saying like from my perspective, I can't really see
You ain't been
needing
in that situation to know. Really.
Like, don't get me wrong. Now, I take my personal self. I do 48 to 72 hours. I literally no phone, no nothing, and take 48 hours for my personal self. I do that from time to time, but that's about it though. But even within that, that's a personal mindset. But with a female, if you go stay with her, then you gotta understand that you now taking on the challenge of helping her understand that she did not support you in this situation. That's not to say that she won't never support you. That's just to say, can you become aware that you did not support me and now try to understand how to support me moving forward so that when this shit happen again, because it is gonna happen again in some shape, form, or fashion, your ass gotta perform different. Otherwise, now we got a problem of you got a pattern of not being supported. Cause 2 times in the beginning of a pattern. But I think it's diligent of a man to make sure he help his lady understand that though. Help her understand that that's the way he's looking at life. Once you looking at life that way, that's the way I look at it though. Like if we do something and you do it once, okay. Once I make you aware of that could have honestly been a mistake. Or maybe, a lot of times nigga don't think you paying attention. Like a nigga will try something, not because they don't know it's wrong, but because they didn't think you were paying attention. They thought they'd get away with it. So sometimes you gotta let a nigga know, like, hey, bro, don't try me. Don't do that. Don't whoop. In this situation. Shout it, don't be
looking at it wrong, though.
You know what I'm saying?
What are we looking at it wrong?
Yeah.
What you mean?
He say he already been getting help, and maybe his mind already cleared up, and he been helped. But now he figure out that his problem is her.
If that the case, then he definitely being pussy. Just tell her it her then. Don't say I need another month.
Well, no, that's what the test was for.
But that's what I'm saying. I told you at the beginning, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with creating a hypothetical test.
I ain't no shit I would do. I'm just saying.
Not like this, bro. If you go test your female, bro, let that be some light shit. Let that be some you open the door for her, see if she lean over and push open your door type shit.
You got to keep in mind that he already.
There wasn't no full psyop on your girl like this.
Already at his mental emotional limits anyway.
So he definitely shouldn't be running tests on her.
Well, the thing is that he needed to know if he could be, if this was the woman or not, and he needed to know.
Right. So his thought process was a little bit extreme.
So do what I'm telling you. So at that point, as a man, all he had to do was meditate, pray, whatever mixture he got of that, put that into the universe and allow that to come back to him. Because the same situation would have ended up coming to him in the same form or a different form. He would have still needed help with the therapy. It might not have been a month. It might have been 2 weeks. His therapy he might could have went to a therapist and said, "Hey, I think I need some time off. How much time you think I need to kind of get this shit together?" She probably would have said, "Okay, if you can, take off 2 weeks." Woo, woo, woo. Now this is a real situation. I just don't agree with him using mental health, him using this extreme case to try to find out if his lady is willing to support him or not. That's all. He could have literally just manifested this situation into existence from his man and still have ran the experiment, but it would have been live and it would have counted. Like, okay.
I think he does the bully either way though.
He facts. Now we don't disagree on that.
Before I get married and put a baby in her and have a real connection with her, that I can't just get away from her like that. I'd rather know that before I do any of that.
I would have been interested. I'd have been interested both ways though. Don't kick it with her and kick it with her. I'd been interested. I'd have been interested to know once she understood that he understood that she not being supportive, and he like, I'm gonna help you understand how to support me. Then what she do? Do she support it? Or do she be like, nah, nigga, fuck you. I can't do this shit.
So, can't teach a person to be thoughtful though.
Right.
She didn't even think about it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's something that gotta be.
She didn't hesitate.
Do,
like
bro.
she didn't even think about it.
You can teach that, bro.
No,
You
bro.
can definitely teach that.
There's something they gotta choose to do.
She didn't say, I don't know about this.
You
She
gotta
didn't say that.
choose to learn. Yes, I'm not saying you don't, but I'm telling you can't teach it. It's a
She was
skill.
cold blooded with it, man.
It's
And
a
she
skill
straight
that
up
you can
saying,
make.
I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
And that the choice you can make.
When it comes to
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm interested.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying? I
interested
don't
in
want to
both
do
of
that.
us.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I went that way.
when it
That's
comes
exactly
to
why I
person,
went.
when it comes to
Hey, but look though,
personnel
but look.
problems, when it comes to personnel problems, it's either a will or a skill issue. That
And what I'm
usually
telling you is, with whatever lady you decide to build your life with, a situation that serious or even more serious that's not a test is gonna happen. And you gonna have to work through it if you want to be with that person.
right.
At some point, whatever point it be. That's why I be interested in that. You're not gonna continuously be like, I'm just gonna make it to a certain point with a lady and then stop, go start over somewhere else, make it to a certain point, stop, go start over something. You ain't gonna keep doing that. No, most people are not gonna keep doing that. They're gonna decide to work it out with somebody. And I'm saying before you got there and get old and just have to settle with whoever the fuck decide to kick it with you, before that happens. What about goddamn the one you goddamn just fucking with who challenged you, who pushed you to the edge of your shit? What about just working it out with that person, just helping them understand, like, hey, look, you can't fuck me up now. I know look, I'm trying to help you see that your natural tendency is to fuck shit up. You ain't even know that. But now I'm gonna teach you that shit. And I'm gonna help you see.
Here's
the mentality women that think that when this do what they say,
is a way of life.
You supposed they're gonna be like, you supposed to set me for who I am.
You as a general personality, just
they don't come with unconditional acceptance though.
Just to naturally just move in a realm.
You know himself. You're supposed to know that.
Facts. And that's what I'm telling you. And that's what I'm saying. Once you got down,
so what you talking about? You truly deal with me, like you said. You truly deal with me, then you know what I'm saying.
You don't got to deal with it. That the whole point about helping her understand. That's the whole point.
You know that's what she's saying. Like you gotta deal with.
And that's what I'm saying. You let her know. These are the things you can deal with. These are the things you cannot deal with. And then it's on her to choice. Then like, hey, okay, but most women, they got a good thing going, they got a healthy thing going, they're gonna try to figure that shit out. Especially when the difference be when you're willing
just said, bro, she just dropped it like it was hot for a month because Holmes said he wanted to focus on him for a month.
I'm not talking about this person. And what I'm telling you is, this all this don't count. That's the subject because it was test.
I'm like, what the fuck?
She let him don't count. She left.
It was a test.
If you were to calculate how much, and just
that beside the point. The reaction, her words, exactly how she felt and what she want, and exactly what she expressed.
Like she dunked them all ripped. Like she didn't give it a chance.
All the gunshot. Give a fuck about what you talking about. I got my job now. Nigga,
I got
too.
a job now.
Fuck
you do that by yourself.
I got my job now too. I'm out of here. It's time to bounce. I was waiting on you to say something.
She got money now. She don't give a damn. Now she got money. She don't give a damn.
Exactly.
$70,000.
This is the exact outcome she wanted.
$70,000 job. And we're talking about maybe $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 worth of expenses for 1 month's worth of helping out. We're talking about one month's rent. We're talking about 1 month's bill, 1 month's.
Say it again, Ken. My bad.
No, I just read. I just read that part of the end. No, I get it.
And we're talking about 1 month's rent. You made $70,000. We're talking about 1 month's rent, 1 month's utility bill, we're talking about, we're talking about 1 month's worth of water.
They have my back for 1 month. Have my back for 1 month.
Everything.
We're talking about
I do not disagree.
Man,
one
she dumped
month's
my boy
worth
for
of
asking help for 1 month.
1 month's worth.
Hey,
of
I just read the not at the end. I don't disagree. But I get what I'm telling you, bro. Like, since it's hypothetical,
she gotta go to the curb, bro. She gotta go.
I'm still curious about both sides.
Months.
It's a hypothetical.
Oh no, I'm with you. I'm with you on the curious. I definitely want to know about the situation more.
I feel you in that, but he took care of her for 2.5 years. No complaints, paid everything, supported her, did everything. He asked for 1 month.
And what I'm telling you is, I'm more curious about the fact that why do she feel comfortable not being supportive in the relationship? Like, what does she got a think? Job now. Like, no,
with 70 grand.
In my mind, bro,
because this is a woman who's been, bro. When you get like,
you don't know,
it's like a spoiled kid. It's like a spoiled kid, right? They grow up to be shit adults because they never had to work for shit.
Why you feel like you don't got to be supportive in a relationship?
Because she been giving everything without having to do shit.
Right. So then now we had that. Now the next question is, so
why she ain't having to do shit? Right. So that was on him.
Yeah. So now the next question is, hold on, talk. The next question just become, hey, so now that you understand that if you're gonna be in a relationship with me, from time to time, I'm gonna expect your support. Now, just because of the type of dude I am, I'm not gonna need your goddamn help most days. Most of the time, I won't need your help. But when I need your help, I expect to have your help. I don't expect to have to worry about having your help. Is there something that you can do now that you understand?
Right, and what I'm saying there, home.
I would say no, I guess, because she said not at the end.
Get the fuck out.
Huh?
He made that quite clear when he told her to leave.
No, he didn't make that clear. He made it clear that he wanted her to leave.
Right. Well, he everything that you were saying was all included. He said, "Yeah, I don't stand for your behavior.
You're not wife material. You know what I'm saying? You're not wife material because you're not a supportive being." So,
I mean, he literally thought she was supportive up until 30 minutes ago. Shit was all good just a week ago.
We don't know that. What I'm saying that they want to tell you, like, it's something.
Why are we assuming that it's not?
Bro, nigga just don't be thinking about, bro. Let me goddamn see if she. You feel me? It had it right. It had to be something.
He did the shit. That's weird as fuck anyway.
I'm not disagreeing with that shit. That ain't the shit I do. So I'm with you on that shit. But what I'm saying is, for a nigga to be in, what I'm saying, only. What I'm saying is, from a guy.
Why are we assuming that he was in some state of extreme duress and the only choice he had was to create this fucking scheme for her? Why are we assuming that?
Because you would know as well as I know when a dude, only a female can make a dude do some shit like that.
So this is a scheme, bro. You said
only a female can make a nigga feel that way to do some shit like that. Only a female, the way a nigga feel about a female, can make a nigga do some shit out of his character for real.
Right. And I'm saying that part is on him.
Not disagreeing with you with that. And I'm saying to you, it's a reason home got feeling that way.
It must have been the way she acting, the way she talking. It had to be something like.
Okay. And you saying that gotta be her fault. That's what you saying. That can't just be because he can't just be a fucking weirdo. A sociopath nigga.
No, because that's not something a man would do.
A lot of niggas is weirdos. Like, they just can't take adversity, bro.
If he is a weirdo, she cold-blooded, bro. She ain't
I'm not saying she ain't.
She didn't even think about it, bro. Like, she didn't even.
Like, fuck you.
Nobody disagree with that.
She ain't even blink towards it. She ain't
fuck you, nigga. Got what I wanted.
She already had the bags packed.
I take them cookies.
Give that straight out talk. Fuck you. I ain't with that shit. Go on about your being home.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't signed up for them depression. Nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Basically what she said.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got my 70K. I'm out.
But what I'm telling you is, even on that point, I'm willing to bet you that he's always known that about her.
Probably.
She ain't just start
Probably.
She ain't just
He
started
just
that.
probably wanted to put it on
He
wax.
ain't never played for nothing.
He might just wanted to put it on wax.
He had to
You
get
know
reassurance
what? It
for
might
himself.
have
I guess.
been. It might have been where
Like,
he just
if
wanted
that's
to
the way
know
she
if
said
was
that like
really
that,
like
she
that or
been
not.
cutting it like that. She been acting that way with him. She been letting him know that he gotta have a
wanted
chick
to
with her.
know if she was really real about what she was talking about, or if she was bullshitting.
It been 2.5 years. He knows she ain't bullshit.
Well, I mean,
His bank account,
he
his
ain't
bank
never
account
been.
going
As well
up
as
and
I
down.
know, I know,
Wanted,
bro.
here's
A
the thing:
female
he's been taking
goddamn
care of her up to
fake
this
that
point.
shit, nigga, and get
So-
bro for real. Female
I
to
didn't
put
know a
niggas
real
in that.
relationship
But
for
female,
2.5 years.
It depends on how
man,
cold blooded she is, bro.
man,
It's some
you
cold
know
blooded
as
females
well
out
as
here,
I
bro.
know, a
It's some-
female can fake as long as she need to fake to get what the fuck she want.
What I'm telling you is, she can only do that to a nigga who don't pay attention to himself and to her.
No, not if he get what he want from her. Cause she finally she picking up on
You
that.
understand? That means she ain't pretending. That means he see her doing what she doing and he just letting it ride then.
Bro, no. You're not listening.
That means he see her.
Maybe she acted a certain way why she needed him, and he
You
paying
don't
for
understand,
everything.
right? It's a
And
show,
soon as she get her
bro.
own money, then she flipped the script.
What I'm telling you is, you're not in a
Right?
relationship with
She
no
might be
female.
cheating behind the yeah.
We together and we living together and this and that for 2.5 years, and you bullshitting me. Nah.
Females know how to do that. I'm telling you, they know how to do that. That's just they. I promise you, she with him because he put her to school. She's supporting me. He's making 6 figures. She living and she ain't got to do nothing. She just sit there and go to school. Right, and that's something she's getting from him. And so she can be like putting this whole show in front of him just so to get that. And she
But what I'm telling you is,
he going in woo, and she probably got a side dude. And then as soon as she got that job, you see how she just
yeah. But what I'm telling you is, during that whole time, he knew that she was for him. He knew she ain't have it bad. He knew that she was just a little showpiece that he was just doing what he wanted to do with. He knew that.
Maybe he was getting in mind right going to the doctor. He wasn't noticing that he worrying about himself for a minute.
Maybe he thought that what relationship was, bro. Like you don't like that. What I'm saying, like
so help me understand it.
All I'm saying is that's beside the point. That's all I'm saying.
So what's the point?
Down that road is not even beside the point.
What's the point?
The point is, this chick is selfish. She had a natural reaction to what she said. Like she said that shit and felt that was no clear. She was clear to the point. What the fuck she was about.
I couldn't lay next to her.
Whether it was a test or not, that was the real.
Nobody disagree with that. I didn't disagree with that from the beginning.
So what I'm saying is again, when we talking about in this whole framework, when we just saying we don't know because everything we saying is speculative, but what we do know is what is on whack. And that's all I was saying is I think, when we and looking at how Holmes is, he must be an educated dude. He got a 6-figure job. He's able to afford mental health. He understand and he's self-aware, so he understand he was going through some shit. You understand what I'm saying? He got some business about himself,
and he taking care of everything for her.
So and he's been taken care of. So he definitely understands he's responsible. So what I'm saying is they had, like you said, yeah, he's seen the fake in her, so he had to really know. Okay, before I wipe this shit, man. If I just took away my money and just
why is he even thinking about that though? If he see the fake in her for 2 years, why is he even thinking about wifing her?
He want to make sure it real. What I'm saying, he see the action.
And then to make sure.
But you right. But what you do sometimes don't always line up with what you understand what I'm saying, bro.
Everybody ain't brought up like us, bro. Some people brought up different and they'll recognize stuff like we do.
And we can't forget. We can't forget. We cannot forget the man self-diagnosed himself as needing a month's worth of therapy.
That's what I'm saying. He's a responsible dude. Like everything he done did in this situation. Me, if everything true is lined up at he took care of for 2.5 years. Both of them.
Right.
He understand himself. He's self-aware. He going and getting help.
He probably put himself to the side for 2.5 years for her.
That's what he said in the text.
I'm gonna make sure you get you first. I'm gonna make sure you right.
I won't make sure you right to make sure. And come on, man.
I'm not disagreeing with
Come
the
on,
fact that
man.
she made a selfish
Come on,
choice.
man.
This the only thing I'm saying to just how you giving the dude the benefit of the doubt, the saying that these are the reason that he made all these choices.
Hey, give him this for that, bro. Go ahead.
Right? I'm saying if we're affording the benefit of the doubt, let's spread it around equally. All I'm saying about the female is she was selfish. Cool. But maybe make her aware of the fact that she was behaving selfishly and let her know that if you want to be in a relationship,
she was hard.
No. She know that she don't give a fuck.
This is what I'm
trying to tell
you. So listen what I'm saying. Just listen.
Her natural reaction is, nigga, I don't give a. I see that. He like, you serious? He like, yeah, nigga, I'm serious. The fuck you talking about?
Listen what I'm telling you. I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying. She knows she was selfish, but maybe she's never actually been in a relationship with a dude who's helped her understand that in order to be in a healthy, successful relationship, you can't perform selfishly like this. You can't behave like this. Maybe every relationship she been in, she done been able to be selfish.
Bro, that's her mentality, bro. What the common denominator and all that shit? She know this. This is what she know.
Listen what I'm saying to her. If it is her mentality and this the person you're choosing to be with, help her overcome that.
Oh, bro, FDB.
You literally asking her to hold you down while you overcome your own shit.
FDB.
Wow.
He didn't want 1 month, dog.
You never gonna be with nobody.
You just gonna kick it with a chick.
No.
You gonna kick it with a chick.
No, because it's gonna be somebody who real gonna be supportive. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try. That's why he's working on himself so he can get the person that he needs.
You know it's gonna be something else, right? It's just gonna be not this, but that. You gotta work through.
That's why he's working on himself. That's why he getting his help.
But he didn't ask her for support. He just asked her to pay the bills for 1 month,
bro.
And nobody disagreeing. Y'all be saying nobody disagreeing with the facts in particular case.
More bills work.
I'm saying the concept. I'm saying the concept of don't just leave a lady who you said you were thinking about marrying because she did something that you didn't agree with. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying build through that. I'm saying you have to recognize that those situations are going to happen.
Well, the thing is that in order to build through that, she's got to be willing to even accept that, of which she wasn't.
I'm not saying she was in this case.
Well, yeah, but it didn't appear to be much building going on after that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just looking at the words she used. She didn't say, "I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to support you." She said, "I can't, and I won't."
I won't. I don't want to do that. I ain't doing that shit.
She said she did not will it, bro.
This is the person who firm in what they talking about. And get what? You gotta accept that if you gonna fuck or not. This is the mentality of these type of females.
I sure she told me I never did that before.
I'm pretty sure
she been like that since day one. You been knew it. You didn't get tricked.
He got reassurance now. Now he got reassurance.
You ain't get tricked.
Oh yeah.
You knew what it was.
Nobody didn't say that. Again, I just said maybe he just wanted to put it on wax.
It been out there, bro.
No, it's different when you all that. But once you say that shit for real and put that shit out, that's different. That's
in your real life.
That's why it was different like that. That's why
scenarios that happen in the real world are way more important than the ones you made a test around. When she really don't support you, that's for real.
But what I'm saying is, bro, he's so responsible is because based on everything we see, he's responsible enough to where he didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do. She went in a position to do that. To support. So
check it out.
He had to create. So he had to understand
the case, right? If that's the case, then that means it's the first time she ever did something like that. So don't that even more so mean that he should holler at her about it?
That's a natural
I
reaction.
think he was a little pressed for
Maybe
time.
he don't. Right.
Decision he
I don't
needed to
think.
make based on his mental.
I'm saying she can't make one mistake. He need a whole month of therapy.
Again.
Yeah. So he needs shit to be realer than real, like realer than raw meat.
What I'm telling you is, if this the person that he's trying to build a life with, because y'all telling me he wanted to marry Shawty. Last week he wanted to marry Shawty.
But he had questions.
All the way up until the results of this particular test came in.
What I'm saying is, you don't take care of chick for 2.5 years, you're not finna wife. But what I'm saying is, the reason she not wife yet is because she ain't a wife.
So then what's the purpose of the test if you already knew that?
You putting it up. You making what you mean? What's the purpose of the test? You seen the purpose of the test.
You knew this.
It's different but it's different, bro. It's different when you put it out there like that, because now she knows she can't take that shit back. She can't. That shit. That's different, bro.
It's different. By the way.
Yes, she did put it in writing.
You know what I'm saying? It's different when you know what I'm saying. You can't. Yeah.
So y'all assuming that it's the first time something like that happened, where it's something provable. Cause that's what we talking about now. Now y'all talking about
we don't know how many.
What I'm saying is these situations that happened in their relationship before now, bro.
He needed.
If Shawty ain't supportive, she's selfish. She been selfish.
She probably never went that far with it.
He needed answers to his questions right away.
She probably never went that far with it like she did this time, because she was cold blooded and dropped them and like, no, I don't want to be with you. I'm gone.
Yeah, it's like shit. I got mine now.
He said he asked her. He said, "You have my back or not?" And she said,
"So then, cool.
Yeah,
so he got it answered in."
Yeah,
right.
He did.
And based on his mental state, he needed something quick. He didn't need a dance, a song, nothing. Are you with me or not?
Yeah. He the type of dude to tame her nowhere. Then.
Yeah, ain't no different. Ain't no different.
Ain't about taming her. She's supposed to already be tamed. She's a female. Anyway,
he had
no
time for coaching, no time for evaluation, no time for feedback.
You want to shape your actual self. You want to take the time to shape your
you just got to adapt her to you. You got to teach her about you and how to move with you. But she supposed to already be tamed, ready to be trained about you.
They come wild, bro. They come wild. I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to be wild. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They wild. They wild. They wild. The definition of wild is they wilding. They wilding. They not supposed to be wilding.
It's a lot on
supposed to not be wilding, bro.
To you. But
they supposed to not be wilding.
They gotta come equipped with some stuff. Like
I like them wild.
Damn.
I'm just saying they gotta have a little compassion or something. They gotta come equipped with something.
They come with a little bit.
No, they don't. I'm in the bedroom.
Yeah, they come with a little dash of all of it.
She ain't had no compassion. No.
That was in this case. That was in this case, bro.
Yeah,
we don't know how she feel about something else. Maybe if he sprained their ankle, she would have helped him out.
He probably put a band-aid on the toe and walk it off.
Bro, stop. All right, we gonna transition.
I
don't know.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, she might just can't do emotional support. Maybe she got him on the physical.
That masculine as fuck though. That's masculine in the motherfucker. I don't need that. I need you to be a fit. That's what I'm talking about. That's the wild part. That's what I'm talking about right there.
They go wild.
Female. I need you for emotion. That's what you supposed to do.
They come wild.
Oh my god.
That boy sound like him wild. Sound like him wild.
I like him wild. I tame him myself. Fuck that.
Only in the bedroom. Only in the bedroom.
You can't get it like that. It don't come like that. You gotta come all wild or no wild.
No, you get it wild. You tame it. You got it. You ride them. You get them riding up. You know what I'm saying? You control them, and then you get them in the bedroom, and then that's it.
Understand that all that energy.
That's it. I ain't got time to deal with you after that.
As your masculine force, bro. That's what I'm saying. As your masculine force, you dealing with everything through all the situations, bro. Like, so if I'm gonna deal with you, I'm dealing with you through all the situation, through everything.
Oh no, that's something else. You know what
And I'm saying like that all building level though. That ain't just like a romantic relationship. That's a
I know what you're saying.
A familiar. All it got to be is a male to female or masculine to feminine relationship, and that's the way I'm dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way I see it though. Like,
but that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like with bro, it's like, all right, bro, do your thing. If you ain't gonna talk to her, don't talk to her, and it's around.
I will give you this, man. Like,
but if that was her first time, cause I just want you to go on record to say
that probably. I'm just saying
we transition. You agreed that was her first time ever being in a scenario where she had to support him. And she bugged out. She said, fuck that. I ain't doing this shit.
Well, what I'm saying is he probably was like a beta provider, like a dude that's not as.
It don't matter. She ain't had to do it though, Tuck.
Nah, you're right.
She never had to do it before. She been in a situation like
that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, Hone not being in his masculine space is what allowed for her to a certain degree to attack in that way.
That's what I just said. He couldn't tame her.
No, I'm with you on that. Like, I'm not disagreeing on that. But what I'm saying is she's still wild. Well, right. Both on tripping. But what I'm saying is on that level, when we talk about that level, but what I'm saying is, that's
what I would have just started with, bro. I would have just started with, bro, on some for real. Like, bro, first of all, we not running no tests. All your tests gonna be real tests. They're gonna be live action. You gonna be paying attention to the world, so you can goddamn listen to the mathematics that's going on out here and see what really pop. And then just apply that to your relationship now. So now when you looking at your relationship in situations where because we handle all things like we handle small things. So in situations where she gotta support you in small situations, do she? She do or she don't. It's gonna be that simple when you break it down. And when you see it, now how you gonna address it? Now I'm finna go ahead and talk to you, or I'm not gonna talk to you. We already at the fork in the road. So by the time it manifests to the real world, bro, like we ain't gotta do no test for like this. I really do need this mental help. And you just told me you weren't gonna motherfucking help me. Okay. Hey. So now I know I gotta go on about my business, or I know that my life is fucking connected to yours. So I gotta help your retarded ass understand that your ass is gonna help me. So sit down and help me.
Mexico gonna build that wall.
Look,
because sometimes that's the case.
What y'all trying to transition though?
Oh, what we transition to? Yeah,
I want to transition to something. All right, have y'all heard about this Rachel Nichols, Maria Taylor thing that's been going on?
What's that?
Rachel Nichols? You talking about the sportscaster Rachel Nichols?
Both of them, Maria Taylor. So apparently, this is what happened. Both from ESPN work at ESPN, and apparently, you know, Rachel Nichols contractually is out. You know, she has the finals because NBA countdown and they do the jump and all that shit. So they gave Maria Taylor the countdown job, and they gave.
That with Jalen.
Yeah, and they gave her the finals last year in the bubble, right? She worked the finals in the bubble. Now Maria Taylor was pissed because she got caught on video saying like, you know, basically like saying like they only gave it to her because they were trying to appease to, you know, the sentiment, the public sentiment at the time and put more blackface on ESPN, right? On all levels, which is what they did. Like,
which
no lie.
Which one on Black? Rachel Nichols?
Huh? No, Maria Black.
Maria Black. Yeah. Rachel Nichols, that thick redhead.
Redhead chick. Shout ain't thick. Shout fat.
The one who eyes be rolling back like she.
She had a couple kids now. She was fine as hell back in the day though.
They put that chip in.
I still bust.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Shout out Rachel Nichols.
Anyway, but basically what happened was they so she got caught on video on some sneak shit, whatever, right? So what fucked up is
got caught on video.
No. Rachel Nichols got caught on video, basically saying like on some sneak shit, like she got, you know, they were sneaking, recording the video. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like it was a hire. I mean, not a hire, but like basically, like they gave it to her to put more blackface during the finals. You know what I'm saying? Now I took it as, you know, a lot of people are gonna try to make it black white, and I don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I don't see it that way is because I don't think Rachel Nichols actually has a problem with Maria Taylor. I think she has a problem with the way the situation was handled by management and the lack of leadership that ESPN possessed. Like ESPN, if you notice, bro, they always blow how the wind blow. Like whatever the popular move is, they gonna try to goddamn push their narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They responsible for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how they operate, though.
Right, but what I'm saying is that leads to a dysfunctional workplace when you start promising things and contractually obligating things to people, and this is a business that's based on appearances and the shows you work, and you being the talent on those shows and getting those appearances. So especially for something like the bubble during the pandemic year, and come on, man. With that backdrop, like, come on. So like, you know, I feel her on being slighted because she didn't mention like.
You don't think they got to do with her gaining weight and then one on camera like that?
No, but she still got to show she do the jump, which is an NBA show.
Yeah, did my thing. It can't be nothing other than the black and white thing. I'm not saying that she got a problem with Maria Taylor. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying between them two.
Yeah. She might not got a problem with that lady individually, but she got a problem with not benefiting from the system right now.
No, that's not benefit. How is that benefit from the system?
Because she normally is the person who would get the job over Maria.
No, bro. She had the job.
I'm not saying she didn't. I'm telling you that now, since it's on throw some affirmative action type shit in there, and ESPN like, well, fuck it. That what everybody say do? Everybody say go get a black person. We gonna get some black people. So now she like she is. She don't want the lady to take her job. Nor should she. I'm not saying she should.
Now she had black people feel.
But exactly. Like
it ain't this situation though, bro. Like she had a contract. She got a contract.
ESPN has been vanilla white for the most part with just specks of black. With just specks of black, bro.
When?
For since it's been ESPN.
Specks of black. Right. So
because the people who watch ESPN want to see mostly.
I've been watching ESPN my whole life,
bro, and you ain't never seen goddamn a whole black day on ESPN.
You're not gonna see a whole black day at a network owned by white folks.
Exactly.
I don't expect that. But you do it. Matter of fact, you haven't seen a whole black day before all this shit. Before the pandemic. Bro, you had
what ESPN?
Was it UPN?
Matter of fact, not a day. If you put all together, if you put the shows, because they got so many networks, if you put all the shows in a lineup, every time slot had a black show. They made sure
America, it's America, Tuck. It's tilted in a white supremacist way. We can't escape that. Everything is.
And what I'm saying is, why is your expectation to have a whole black day? You shouldn't expect to have a whole black day if you know you in a network and that's owned by old white crackers.
This is why I would expect that, Tuck, because the vast majority of the sports that they reporting on are dominated by black people.
They ain't got nothing to do with that. We're reporting of
it should have something to do with
it. Again, bro. Again, you just said most of the players are what? Black. And all the owners are what? Except one.
You know why?
Two, or three.
Again, the same system of white supremacy. Right. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying Richard Nichols and Maria Taylor got a problem. I'm not saying but it's always
listen, bro. What I'm trying to explain to you is you can't expect outcome. Only thing you can expect is opportunity, brother. You can't expect equal outcome. The only thing you should expect is equal opportunity.
You can't expect equal opportunity.
It's predominantly what we mostly have. And what we got to do is understand that and own our own shit. All we got to do is consolidate. We can have our own shit.
That man said
all that shit.
Well, talk.
What you mean, well?
Talk. We still systematically disadvantaged in every major industry. What are you talking about?
We talking about sports right now, bro.
In sports.
And in sports, you tell me that if all the quote unquote talent, right, all the black people said, fuck this, we gonna do our own shit. Yeah, we might struggle for a few years in the beginning, just getting our ground bearings right. But mostly, we got enough knowledge now that we understand big business in the sports in a major way. We because they got ownership in different areas. So what I'm saying is, if the move really was to get respect as a people, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. If the move is really to get respect as a people on that level, what you talking about, where you can expect equal outcome, right? Because all we got there is you can expect, and this is the equal opportunity. Equal opportunity is we can say, now we gonna do our own shit. You're gonna have to pay to watch us. These contracts, these TV contracts, you got to pay us these billions of dollars to watch. You know what I mean? And if you do that on every major sport, there's an instant switch in goddamn in the mentality. But what you not gonna do is expect to have the same outcome under the goddamn white supremacist system without that level of respect and that level of sacrifice you gotta have. And that's the shit. That's the mentality that Malcolm X was talking about. That's the mentality that you had to have when you're dealing with that level of game and that level of business as a people. We got to benefit on every. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to make moves but we got to also understand. Don't no change in any arena, no matter how small, big, or anything. Don't no change happen without sacrifice. No.
What I'm telling you, Tuck, here, as long as this shit is happening in America somewhere, it's gonna be black and white playing a part in it. That's all I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is, we can no longer say or blame that solely on white people.
What are you talking about? What?
You can't no longer say that, bro, because now you got a choice. You can choose that shit. You can choose whatever the fuck. That's what I'm talking about, the opportunity part, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like you can literally, like you just said, a man can literally carve out whatever niche you want in their life. We as a people can carve out however the fuck we really want to be and however we want to be perceived. All we gotta do is start tighten up some shit and changing some behaviors within each other and get back to some shit that we used to do.
So
we did the shit we used to do in this age.
So you can do that on a super small scale, bro. The system is literally rigged for you to not go past a certain thing. You're not making, for example,
tell me, for example.
This is what I'm telling you. You're not making a black ESPN and it comes on TV. They gonna murder all the people who own the fucking channel first. They do it all the time. That's literally how our history goes here in America.
Bro, you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
You can do it on a small scale. You can take care of you and your folks.
Bro, how? So they're gonna murder. So if you're saying if Stephen A and all the black the leading black talent, because the top, not Greening, but beside Greening and a couple more other people, like most of they black.
I got you. If they, what I'm telling you is, if they,
what I'm saying is, if they said no, we gonna do BSPN.
If they all decide,
you saying they gonna all murder? They all gonna die in 2021.
If they all go start a network,
all right. No, they not. But what they gonna do is they gonna force them folk to come to a tape on some other shit.
Okay,
that's what they gonna do. Because what you can't do is kill everybody. Otherwise, that They
won't kill everybody. They'll just kill the first group.
Oh, bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to be solidarity. They ain't listening, man. All right. The only way that move can be made is if it's in solidarity. You can't kill everybody. You ain't gonna have no product. What you talking about? Like what you? That's the mentality we gotta have. We can't, and see, that's what we don't have in mass because we still susceptible. Like you said, they make the shit easy. They make the other shit easy. Like we always recognize. We been having these discussions since we was in our early 20s, bro. These same shit we talking about right now. You feel me? The same shit about falling into each other, understanding what the fuck going on, peeping shit, being able to move out here, not getting caught up in the white man system, carving out your world, your life.
But to be a little adjacent to what y'all saying, remember that thing I sent to you, Rich, about them rivers, them lakes in different cities?
Yeah.
All them black towns, black successful towns, black successful on railroads, they covered them with water. Lake Lanier, Martin River, in Alabama, and it's like 2 more. They killed all.
What I want to say to that is
covered them with water.
And what I'm saying is they got us so far gone mentally that they ain't even worried about it. Right. What I'm saying there, I understand that, bro. But that happened 60, 80, 100 years ago.
But they spent 200 years to put this system in place where they want somebody to think.
Right. This is long-term thing. What I'm trying to say is we got to start thinking that way. We have to start as a people thinking long-term. That's what I'm talking about.
The first thing we're going to do is get people to stop watching TV and their cell phone. Because everything put in place to brainwash you.
Right, to keep us in that mental state, to keep us susceptible to the other shit that keep us from not progressing.
The main thing to brainwash your kids, that's what they doing now.
Right, because the younger you get them, the easier it is.
Like on Disney Plus Network, I'm looking at all the cartoon Avengers, Loki, Mighty Ducks. They got a whole cartoon called Out. And they got a man standing behind another man with his hands on his shoulders. On Disney Plus Network. Where these kids be on there watching faithfully. It says certain understands that he can be himself and he ain't gotta hide no more. They're like a little info on a subtitle thing.
Yeah. They did gender neutral shit. But they that Biden agenda. That you all nigga voted for. Fuck that nigga.
I voted for myself. I wrote my own name in.
Fuck that pussy ass nigga. All them damn Camilla hair. I said, I don't give a fuck on YouTube. Fuck
hey man, every time I vote, I write my own name in.
You write your own name in?
One day they gonna call me. One day they gonna call me.
I accept that.
I did it right in. I thought I was the only person who do that shit.
No, I do the same thing.
So what's up?
I do it on a certain one. It depends. Like on independent. Like,
every time I can do it right
yeah. I don't fuck with every one of the candidates. I'm definitely going in.
One day they gonna call one of us one day. All right, these niggas think it's a joke. Let's go and call them up, see what they really about.
I'm gonna bust their ass.
Yeah. Hey man, but yeah, that was my take on the Rachel Nichols, Maria Taylor thing. Like Maria Taylor, awesome. She does the college football shit. You know what I'm saying? She do some college basketball shit.
I got one question.
And she do the NBA sideline shit. Go ahead.
On that jump show, is Rachel Nichols sitting down?
Yep.
And when they cover the game, don't Maria Taylor more time be standing up doing the interviews?
Right, but Rachel Nichols also does courtside interviews, standing up.
But don't her body look
always done it? Yeah, like that's her bread. Like she's always done like the sideline reporting and shit like that.
I'm saying, don't her body look better though? It might not be race. Cause the other girl had gained some weight.
Well, Maria Taylor Maria Taylor is not a bad looking chick. She's definitely more slender.
That's what they want on TV.
You know, and they don't like good looking black women on TV now. They don't like that shit.
But the little
I
white
mean,
man,
she average though, bro. She an average
can't
looking
wait.
black chick. Like she not gorgeous at all.
Wow.
But her
Like
body
be honest, bro. Come on, like come on, bro.
Let me see.
Be real, like in real life, be for real.
Let me
Like
see.
come on, bro.
Let me see,
Don't be
bro.
start that. Don't start that with me, bro.
Maria
Don't start
Taylor
with me.
ugly.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull
Taylor
up.
ain't ugly.
Let's pull up. Let's pull her up.
Let me see.
Pull her up.
Hey, but that Rachel
we
Nichols girl, she
gonna
gained weight.
open up.
She a little
Come
pudgy
through.
now.
Come through, girl. Oh,
I'm just saying,
She's
the other
an
girl, she a
average
little pudgy now.
looking black chick. She's not like gorgeous or
Okay.
killing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, all right, though.
Put it in the chat. I can't see it.
She all right.
I mean, and she got to get dolled up to be like she a nice, 6'7". You know what I'm saying? She all right, like in the face, like
She look like she used to be she was a hooper.
yeah. So she got the real broad shoulder with a slim body. She ain't really got no. I'm trying to get a full body picture of her.
And the other girl, she done got chunky, man. Like, she done gained weight.
Big
I like,
fat.
and you say what you want to say. I like.
That why she mad.
I don't like the way she look, but she got to take responsibility for herself. Goddamn, get in the gym because you
Hey,
on TV.
That's why she mad, bro. She mad because being a white girl didn't work this time. That's it.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
And I'm like, cool. I'm cool with every time being a white girl don't work for you.
When a white person gets treated like a black person, they hate it.
You think so?
I'm cool with
that.
Hell yeah.
They think somebody torturing them.
Bro, when they get denied because they walked up that motherfucker and they gotta watch somebody else get access to what they got denied to,
Watch
the
a black
motherfuckers
person.
go crazy.
Watch a
They're
black
not
person.
being denied though. That's something being like. Do you understand? Like that's
That's
not
what it
just
is
gonna
to be
get
black in
denied.
America, bro, we get
But no,
denied.
but you understand that's
access
not.
to
But do you understand that was in her contract?
no talk. What I'm telling you is these folk worked it out in such a way where
And they said, "No, we gonna not do that."
okay, but they worked
You're
it
not
out.
gonna honor your contract.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm telling you. They worked it out well, and I'm sure somewhere written down in that contract, they got enough words and litigation where they can say, we can't do it, but we can do it. So what I'm telling you is they worked it out in a way where they said, all right, we're going to put the black chick in and not the white chick. We're going to deny her so we can grant her access.
And what I'm saying is you don't accomplish nothing doing shit like that.
But the black girl that did, she getting hella exposure. She
right,
gonna have,
that's beside the point. Like
she gonna have more job offers after this than she had before this.
Right, but what I'm saying is she only getting that now because of her buzz in this particular controversy. What I'm saying is she's very good at what she does.
And what I'm telling you is
she plays.
She's very good at what she does.
The
Like
fact that
she's
she was
excellent
very
at what
good.
she does. And
the fact that she was very good was not getting her the same buzz that she getting right now.
It was because she climbed so fast. Understand, bro? That she came 2.5 years ago. Maria Taylor was barely on what's that show they do on College Game Day that come on every Saturday morning on doing football season. She had like a segment on there. She go from a segment, right, to being on damn near a regular on every show. You feel me? During the daytime, during the pandemic. Then after that, boom, you got you take Countdown. So all Countdown black. You feel me? For the past year and a half, 2 years probably. Yeah.
I feel
right. So now it's like you're getting your career is progressing as it should. Like you didn't need a quote unquote boost. You know what I'm saying? You getting your like I'm not saying like it wasn't no glass ceiling in her case, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's literally something being said now to appease a fucking narrative that we want to push, right? We literally just gonna say, no, we want to put the black chick out there and use her as a pawn. Like, I think that's a failure in leadership. Only thing it got nothing to do with these two particular individuals.
I already said that. I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is that's not nothing to do with black and white.
It's everything to do with black and white. The whole reason she's being used as a pawn is because she's black. The whole reason Rachel Nichols is not coming back right now
from
is
those
because she's white.
I'm saying what I'm saying how they trying to make it a versus, like how you were saying, like, oh, she a white girl, she did mad that she didn't get white privilege this time.
That's exactly why she
I don't
mad.
agree with it. Huh?
That's why she mad, talk.
But how is that privilege, bro? That's like that if
because she would normally get this job over this black girl, no problem.
She had the fucking job.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no normally getting the job, bro.
That's why she even matter. Because now, not only do she not got the job, but this black girl.
What I'm saying, it ain't like they were going to interview and then Maria Taylor got the job. It's literally like, no, we gonna do this because I know it, but we doing something right now. Like, no, bro.
That's exactly how I go. It ain't your shit.
And that literally is bullshit.
It's their shit. They can do what they want to do with it. It's ESPN shit. They said fuck that.
All I'm saying is
going with the black girl right now. So the white girl mad. She mad because she ain't black right now.
No, bro. She mad because she got an opportunity took away from her unjustly.
Welcome to being black in America.
Listen, the other girl might just be better than her.
I mean, come on, man. It's only like, I mean, the only thing you bring to the difference is you reading a prompt and you bring your flavor to it. Like, I think Maria Taylor, and I think both are excellent in their own right. But first nigga got way more weight in the game and got way more skin in the game as far as NBA and way more connections with players done has a resume that speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying, over the last 20-something years. So what I'm saying is I don't think she felt threatened. I don't think she felt anything like that. I think it was literally about something like damn, they gonna do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Based on, you know, they're gonna literally fuck up my, you know what I'm saying, go back on something they said in contract, which there might be a clause in there, which I'm pretty sure they got out on them.
You know contract, you got to watch some words in contracts like if and there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they got it out somewhere in that motherfucker.
Them words real slick. That mean it can go on forever, or we can cut you when you want, depending on how they put it.
But what I'm saying is this is what was agreed upon, and it's like, damn, like y'all can legit brung her on. You literally got to take me out to put. You see what I'm saying?
What's up?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's about no on when I look at the two sides, I'm like they trying to put them against each other. But I think that's a narrative, just like the story that they wrote in the New York Post. That was some bullshit.
Oh yeah, Anchor's making about $3 million. $3 million for was what she got offered by a company in the middle of this. I don't know if it was
Maria.
Yeah, because all this drops now, mind you. This shit happened last year. Everybody who's in the company and ESPN, everybody who's in the industry already knew about this shit. Mind you, now this shit comes out now because Maria Taylor contract is up and she's in negotiation.
And other people go pay her, so they had to put in a spotlight to keep her.
So her value just went. You know what I'm saying?
That's a major part.
Yeah. I just find that convenient. I'm just saying.
That play a bigger role once you say that part.
That's all I'm saying. I was like, damn, like they doing it like that.
They got to do what they got to do to keep their best people. They don't want nobody else to get them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
We got that white girl. She's still up on the contract 3 more years. We ain't worrying about her leaving.
Mm-mm.
But her contract about to be up. Somebody go steal her. We got to do it, make her happy, so she can sign on for the 3 years. Then we'll switch it back around how we want it. But we want to keep her on with us.
That's all I'm saying.
Figure this out.
This is a money thing with them. This is about money. This ain't about
Yeah, this is
revenue and control.
And the
Revenue
NBA players, they react better with Maria Taylor.
Yeah, well, Maria Taylor has a good Q rate. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that and you draw, you're a good draw. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, she's not an ugly chick. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't put some ducks
she
up
a better
there.
fit, bro.
Yeah, they don't put some ducks up there now. You know what I'm saying?
Like he said, she did the better fit. She played basketball.
You know,
She relate better.
So they done put some ducks. So I'm talking about some white chick that ducks, like ducks. Like,
because they white.
They need to get the fuck out of here. But no, but they were good commentators and they had great content, but they were ducks on the eye.
What I'm telling you is at that same time, I bet you it was some black or other melanated female commentators who could have got in.
Yeah, but look at that. Why you think your girl what her name is used to work at V103?
L Duncan.
L been on, you know what I'm saying? On ESPN, she on everything, you know, she all the plays, she be everywhere now. So
and now they just starting to let her really get on, but Shawty been there forever.
You think they legit let her? She did the 11 o'clock sports center. She was prime time. She did the 6.
No, she was doing it, bro. She just started doing that a few years ago. She ain't always been doing that. Shawty been at ESPN for a minute. She been gone from you.
No, she been at ESPN probably about.
We're about 10 years now, Todd.
Yeah, let's
L Duncan, bro, from V103. Shawty left not too long after we left high school, bro.
No, she ain't been on ESPN that long, bro. She got ESPN. She probably been about 10 years, but that 2011.
She started doing the little sports report, like
28.
Field report. She started doing a little field reporting shit for them, field correspondent shit for them for a while, bro. I'm telling you, bro, L Duncan been gone for a minute.
She easy on the eyes too, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that's why they don't let her go.
I knew they were trying to get more pretty when they hired what's her name, when they replaced Carrie Champion with old girl who on there now, Molly.
Shawty been there since 2003, bro.
Ain't she Latino or Italian or something?
I don't know what it is, but she's gorgeous. It's mixed up beautifully. It's gorgeous. She been at ESPN since 2000.
No. She was doing other sports shit. My bad. She been with ESPN since 2016. You right.
That's why I was saying she ain't been. Yeah.
She with the Hawks. She was other sports shit though. She with the Hawks, and then she with another.
Right. She was doing a lot of shit with the Hawks and all that. That what got her into the ESPN
shit. Because she said she was trying to do it at the end of her V103 career.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, L came in on Sports Center, bro. You feel me? Like she came in on Sports Center. I've been watching ESPN my whole life. You know this.
You probably right. All right.
And I'm gonna tell you when they brought her in a little bit before they got rid of Michael and Jamel, because you know they was doing the black 6 o'clock shit, and L was doing the early morning. You know what I'm saying? The Sports Center right after first take.
Did that Mike do still work there as he did all that snitching and crime?
Say what?
Did that Mike dude still work there?
Hell no, they got rid of both of their ass.
Cause remember he snitched on Hugh Douglas. Hugh Douglas about to beat him up. That's why ESPN fired Hugh Douglas. But now he works for Atlanta Sports Radio.
I'm finna get ready to go. I gotta get ready to go, fellas. I'm gonna holler at y'all a little later.
Yeah, we about to wrap, man.
All
right. I see y'all, man. I just wanted to touch on that shit, but I definitely appreciate y'all, man, and we'll pick it back up next Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's Lifegame. Pick up the pieces. Make your next move your best move. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Lifegame.
Let's get it. She's so pretty.